Charleston White just walked off of another podcast because the people were being too ignorant and loud. He was trying to teach them a lesson, and they were not trying to hear it.
Mirror. I walked back from the mirror, nigga, fixing what I needed to fix. I became the change I wanted to see. I looked around in the house. I didn't say nothing to the bitch. I didn't say nothing to the kids. I started fixing what needed to be fixed. I started cleaning up. I started focusing on me. And as I got me better, my house got better.
And what I'm telling you, at the point in life that all of us are
It's not a narrative.
we're at that page.
It's about
we're at that
self-improvement.
page.
From within.
We're at that page. So we're
I'm not
at that
saying
page
you're
and we're
not,
on
brother.
self-improvement.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not.
Charleston White scary ass has left the building. Fuck this nigga. Let him.
See, he was just trying to have a regular conversation. And you know how Charleston White gets. He gets to, doing the anime, the theatrics and being loud and, saying the B word, the C word, all the cuss words. But that's what Charleston does. And if you're gonna have him on your platform, you kind of let him. You actually want that because that's what Charleston brings to a platform. Now, if you look at the numbers of this podcast, you see that they did 93K on this video. They did 93K on this video. So a lot of people are saying like, "Oh man, Charleston, he's not being the best."
So whatever you think.
He's not being the best podcaster for doing that. But I mean, if you look at the numbers, look, 42 views, Charleston 60K. 41 views over here, 55 views, 151 views. Even 607 Unc, the other one who you would think would be very viral, 195, 70, 185, 26. The only one that's really going viral is Charleston. Charleston right here, 93K. So, even given the theatrics and him crashing out and walking out and yelling and them going back and forth, I think this is really good for your channel. And if you are a fellow YouTuber, you might want to copy this script. Now, we're going to just listen to some of the things that Charleston was saying to these brothers to see if he had the right to walk out during this discussion. Let's see.
But it ain't the white man. Now it's a white man know he illegal, that's taking advantage of him, exploiting him, paying him under the table, no benefits. If he get his finger cut off, he can't complain like the nigga. The nigga go complain, you don't give him a break. The Mexican ain't. So what excuse we got? Give me some more. Give me some more. What excuse we got, nigga?
I ain't gonna take you with no excuse.
Give me anything.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Right now, with what's going on with Trump and what's going on in the world with war.
That has nothing to do with
Hold on. Let me speak. Right now, ain't nobody paying attention to the black man. Right now, it's the best time for the black man to band together and do the shit while they sleep. Why ain't nobody paying attention to us?
I'm not banning with no black man that got a problem with his baby mama. I'm not banning with no black man that ain't got no control over his legacy. He can't even go change the baby last name and get his name put on the birth certificate.
Now, that's a little bit wild. I mean, there's a lot of baby mamas out here wilding who, not letting the black man see his kids. And, I think it's 73% of black children are being raised in a single mom household. So I think we need to look at women for some accountability in this matter. We can't put everything on the black man. Now, Charleston's going to say what Charleston feels is on his chest, but he also is going to say some loud and proud just to get the eyes on him. But I truly think here he does believe that, black men need to put their women in check more. He comes from an era where black men used to, sometimes force women into going down a certain route. And I'm not talking about in that manner, but if the food wasn't made at a certain time and a certain temperature, certain physical things happen. And I don't think Charleston's promoting that, but he's saying that, back in the day, black men had a stronger backbone and they were really just leading the house and they wouldn't allow women to have this much control over their livelihood, especially when it comes to their kids. Now, personally, I I think black men need to start picking better women. I think there's some women out there who are just destined to be dusties, destined to be dusty. Like they don't got much going on. They're not too intelligent. They come from an environment, and a lot of them are sheep. And I'm talking about the women that these guys are having kids with. And when you procreate with a woman of that nature, then, certain things are going to happen. Like you're not going to have the best situation with a, black woman who's in the hood gang banging and throwing up signs and having, 4 baby daddies. That's not really the one you want. I mean, she might be bad. She might have a big buttocks, but I think black men need to choose better women instead of, trying to handle them, because some of them women can't be handled. Some of them just too far gone. Too far gone.
Brothers, because you're getting offensive about what I'm saying rather than receiving.
Not with me, cause
Rather, no. It ain't about what. It ain't about what you. It ain't about what you, because you still looking in the past. You just say, I can't. I know.
But when it come down to a bitch that's fucked up, nigga, some bitches can't be corrected, nigga. Period.
Some niggas can't either.
Bitches can't
Some
be
niggas
corrected,
can't either.
nigga.
Some niggas, it ain't about the bitch. It's about what you done wrong to the bitch. The bitch didn't do wrong to you first.
How you know?
You showed up fucked
you
up.
know?
You showed up
How you
fucked
know?
up based off what you
How
just
you know?
said. Based off what
How
you
you
just
know?
said. You just said you were
can't
with no mother.
You can't correct the fucked up bitch.
This ain't got nothing to do with the bitch. I'm talking about us, black men. Take the eyes off the bitch. You said you showed up fucked up already with no mama, so how you gonna love her and you ain't get love from mama, which is the first teacher. Mama is the first teacher. So if you don't get love and nurture from mama, you go misuse and abuse her, because you sure don't know how to use a woman, black man.
That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Hey, man, I don't want to argue.
your
Next
opinion.
question. Let's change the subject. I
Yeah,
get hot. I would book the talk.
All right. He says the black men can't, some black men didn't get no love from their mama, which once again goes back to accountability on women. And I can't really put that on the black man because he didn't know anything else. I mean, if the mom wasn't treating him right, then how is he supposed to treat another woman right? I mean, it really just comes down to the community, like helping out the community. And I don't believe that it's 100% on the black man. Now, I appreciate Charleston saying, I'm the black man. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about us as a community. And, certain people, when, you start standing up and yelling, they're going to start standing up and yelling too. Like you see the guy with the white shirt, he stood up and started yelling too. Like, yeah, all right, you're not going to just control the situation. You're not going to just control the narrative, Charleston. I'm going to get my say in. And, Charleston wasn't with it. He basically goes on to say, like, hey, you booked me here to, do my antics and to make you go viral. So here I am going viral and you over here yelling back at me. But, Charleston does have that point. But I think that the way that they handled this by standing up and yelling back at him actually was good for the podcast. It went viral and it worked for him.
Keep this bitch going.
Listen, I was booked
You
to
can
talk.
keep this bitch, and I booked you.
A lot of podcasts make the mistake of over talking their guests because they want to be seen. Why have the guest here if you want to do all the talking? The content comes from me asking the question. Boom, get out your feelings, nigga. It's for them. It's for them. But I watch niggas from the streets. This ain't they lane. Because you have to ask, then listen. See, you lose your advertiser. Bunch of black men done got angry. This video just lost its sting. It was too much substance. Niggas got in their feelings because niggas can't think past their feelings. Why?
He's spitting some game there, man. He's telling them, like, hey, you brought me on here to, really talk my stuff. So why y'all going back and forth? I mean, to be fair, it is a podcast. And Charleston was going on these 5 to 10 minute rants, expecting him to only be the only person yelling on the mic. So I could see how the other people there could get frustrated because they couldn't really interact with him on a, on like a tennis match type of thing. I mean, it's supposed to be like, hey, I say something in the conversation, you say something back in the conversation, and that's not really what Charleston was doing in that moment. So I could see them getting fed up with this situation, and but you know, at the end of the day, it was a great podcast. They did over 200,000 views so far when it comes to the actual show and the clipping of the show. And I could definitely see them trying to get Charleston to come back to do another video because as of now, he's the only one doing numbers on this channel. So episode 63 was the first time they broke over 10,000 views. And, you know, bless these brothers, man. They really going up. Like if I go to let's see, if I go here to videos and I just go to popular. Okay, no, I take that back. They did do 104K with the Bully Gang 6 months ago. Well, other than that, it's just been Charleston, and then you have Peasy at 23. So, hey, Charleston's blowing y'all up. Congratulations, brothers. Well, you let me know what you think about this in the comment section, man, and I'll catch you in the next video.